We always sew beautiful garments, and then how do we wear them out? Do we even wear them out? Let's see some makes out in the wild. More than 20. Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina from liftingpinsandneedles.com. Welcome to this channel that is all about sewing, limitless sewing, and I have an inspiration video for you. I tend to go more casual when I wear my handmaids out of the house. When I present my video reviews and lookbook, I tend to dress up a little bit more just because I love doing that. But when I step out of the house, sometimes it's a little more casual. Sometimes it's still pretty dressed up because a lot of these things I'm wearing formal-ish. I'm going to church or things like that. You're going to see 18 clips, but actually in one of them, 2 of the garments are in there. So there's like 19. And I'm also going to show you this that I'm wearing today. So it makes it 20 patterns. And all of these are Itch to Stitch. Now, Itch to Stitch has been around for a while, celebrating its 11th birthday. It's quite a long time to run a small indie company. I take my hat off to Kenneth, who owns and designs. She does a fantastic job with the instructions. It's all very detailed. And the best thing is the fit. Woven patterns always have bust cup sizes from A to double D. And then the newest knit patterns, since around 2020, have a full bust and a standard bust option, which also helps with the fit as well. So I'm very happy. I've been participating as a pattern tester since 2017. Pretty much just a couple of months after I started my sewing channel. So you've seen a lot of Itch to Stitch here on the channel. I think my playlist up to now has about 125 videos in there. Every pattern I've ever shared with you is full of tutorials and lots of helpful sewing content here. So I really recommend. Now the latest 3 patterns, which are the Sorata dress, the Oreo jacket, and the Clementa top, they're the 3 newest. Those are 20% off. All the rest are 30% off through the 11th of October. So you have over 3 days of this sale for its birthday celebration. I hope you take advantage. It's awesome. Have a look at my playlist, get inspired. Maybe there are things I've made in the past that you're like, I want to get that. Now's the time. I'll leave you my affiliate link in the comment section right at the top, super easy to find. Also in the description box. And if you click on there to my affiliate link, go to the website and purchase. You don't pay anything extra because you're using an affiliate link. It just means I get a small commission back from Kenneth next month. One of the ways I make an income creating helpful content here that you don't have to pay anything to watch. One way that you can support what I do over here. But I have been filming myself. I should do this more often. I haven't filmed every single outfit I've ever worn out of Itch to Stitch. I've probably worn out more than double of what I'm showing you this year. I have been filming just with my iPhone. I don't use a tripod, you know, it's all very real out there. I put my phone wherever I can and see if the lighting's okay. And that's how I film my looks. What you see here is the Glenelly. Now this one I made it in 2021. It can be either a top or a dress. It's got raglan sleeves. It's got sort of like a squarish neckline with binding, and it's a really neat pattern. I have lost a little bit of weight since the time I made it, and so there was a point last year where I just unstitched the side seams and decided to take it in. And when I was doing that, because I had chosen an athletic knit that was quite heavy, the gathers around here, the middle, I found looked bulky. So I decided to just let go and just eliminate all those gathers. So my dress turned out pretty simple. There's still a bodice seam here in the front and the back. Still fits amazing. I do love the gathering detail, but I think ITY would be a better choice, or a double brush poly, single brush poly, so the gathers don't turn out too bulky. So this is lovely. I love this raglan top. It fits so amazingly. I just did a small sway back adjustment. I added a little bit of length, but otherwise pretty straightforward. And the colors, the green, sort of like an animal print with caramel and green. So lovely. Here you see my Icaria pants. I made these ones in 2023. Back then I made a size 16. You just need your full hip for this one actually, and I have taken these in as well already. I love this one, the navy. They go with everything. Wide leg pants, you know, it looks like a skirt and the fabric is amazingly drapey. It takes the gathers around the waistband beautifully. It's a rayon, 70% linen, 30%, slanted pocket openings. I put buttons like that going diagonally, golden buttons just for decoration, and I think it looks super cute. You can make this as shorts and culottes. I had to add 8 inches for them to end up full length because that's not the way the pattern is. It's supposed to be shorter, but you can make it longer. It's straight leg. So that is beautiful. And I love it here with the linen jacket, the little shoes. I wore this to church one day because it was a little bit chilly, so love that. Here you're seeing the Taifi cardigan. I'm not actually sure how to pronounce this. Taifi. It would seem that it's a woven pattern. You look at the lineup, but it's actually designed for more structured knits. I have a beautiful sweater knit here, and there's a bust-up. I love that. There's a full bust option, and it's got really classic features, collar and all those things. So beautiful but stretchy. And my fabric is just amazing. Now the skirt that you see there is not from Itch to Stitch, it's from another brand, but I had the fabric and I made a set. I tend to do that a lot. Here I have a size 10 full bust, blended to 12, blended to 14 hips, lowered the bust out a little bit, added a bit of length to everything, about 1¼ inches to the sleeve and to the front and the back. And it's so lovely. Love the buttons, love the fabric. What can I say? One of my favorite makes. And I hope I can get around to making this again because it's so amazing. I mean, this outfit here, I felt so great. I actually have a full detailed sew along on my Patreon for this pattern. There's a few Itch to Stitch patterns that I've done full sew alongs on my Patreon page. I think they all have very interesting features that makes it worthwhile for me to do a sew along with all that detail. So if you're not on my Patreon page, you might be missing out on a lot of sewing. Just gonna self-promote myself a little sec here. I really do. Okay, the next one is one of my favorite patterns that I've sewn. I mean, I've sewn so much, but this one is a standout out of all times. The Ladera shirt dress. This is actually a shirt dress. I have made it as a shirt dress, but what you're seeing here is just as a shirt. It's a hack. I just made the peplum shorter. It's got amazing fit, cup sizes. As always, I'm sewing a C cup size and it's a size 12 blended to 14. That's a cotton poplin type situation there. I love how it looks like with that knit skirt. It looks like denim, but it's not. It's just a pull-up skirt and the red shoes. Gorgeous outfit. I felt amazing. I've also worn this shirt out to the mall. I've worn it with jeans. I've worn it with navy blue pants. I've worn it a lot. I tend to grab for it a lot because I think it's so amazing. It's just so nice. Those little ties. There's so many classic features. It's got a collar stand and collar. The placket is hidden so you don't see the buttons. What I've got here is a spear and tank, but you can see it's not a tank, it's a dress. This is a hack. Very beautiful. It's got a cut line under the bust with some gathers right there, a V neckline. Little bodice on the top is lined. And this is supposed to be a tank. So what comes underneath this seam is just supposed to be at the mid hip. But I took that and slash and spread, and then I get this beautiful skirt. It's very windy, but I wear this dress a lot. I wear it out, I wear it to church, I wear it in the house. Such a lightweight athletic knit, super beautiful. Check out the spear and tank, it's really nice. The next one you see here, I love it. I always wear this. I wear it so much, it's so comfortable. I just pull it on over my head. It's made out of an athletic knit and I love the colors, the pinks and the greens. It's just so fun. The V neckline is finished with a binding. It's got a bit of gallows here on the upper chest and it's called sola. This can be either a top or a dress. Got sort of like a drop shoulder situation there. So you sew it, you bind it like it's sleeveless, but it gives you more coverage over here than a sleeveless garment would. And it's a great not basic because it's only a few pattern pieces, I think like 2 pattern pieces. And it's so beautiful, so delicate. Absolutely love that dress. And I wear it a lot casually, as you can see right here, very casually. No belt, nothing, just wear it out loose and I'm very happy. This one that you see here is the Simeon dress. This is a dress from this year around May. The color is a color I'm not too used to sewing. It's more of a neutral green tone there. It's got a cowl neckline that is sewn with a bias piece. It's so beautiful. There's these seams, princess seams over here. As usual, I've sewn my C cup, size 12 bust, blended to 14. On this curved seam over here, you can put pockets if you want to, but I never did that with mine. And here you can see I've dressed it up with a belt. I've chosen brown to go with it. I've kept the shoes green. The little jacket I have on top is not Itch to Stitch. It's brown linen. I think it looks so nice. And this is a dress that's loose. You can wear it loose, or if I wear a jacket on top, I'm always going to wear a belt. It's gorgeous. I've also made this one as a top in red linen. It's amazing. This is amazing. I love this one. It's so nice. The next one you see here is called Brisbane, and I have made two dresses. They're semi-fitted dresses. They follow your shape. Got a higher neckline, but with a small little cutout right there. Very pretty. It's all sort of lined inside. And as a test garment, I made this version out of an athletic knit. I always knew it was going to be a workout top. I could also wear it not to work out, but I was planning to work out in it, and that's why I made it sleeveless. I just bound it there and adjusted the armhole a little bit because it's not meant to be sleeveless. And I've worn this to the gym quite a few times. I love it with my skirts. Very nice. Love it. Love having special workout tops that I can make myself. The next one you see here is called Nazare, and it's a hoodie. I made this one at the start of 2023. This is a size 16. It's got a full bust option, and that makes these diagonal lines that you see all across the front fit so well. It fits a little looser right now, but I'm not going to go in there and adjust it. I think with a jacket like this, you can wear it a little bit oversized, and I've worn this quite a lot when it gets chilly. I love that ponte. I love that gray print. I think it's really, really cute. The pockets are super interesting to sew around these diagonal areas. The hood, because my ponte on the wrong side was not pretty, I interlined it with black ITY so that it looks nicer. That's something I do quite a lot with hoods when I don't want them to be seen. You know, this was an unlined hood. That's how it was designed. But if you interline it, you're still using all the same sewing techniques. It's just that you have a layer on there, and I do that a lot. Now, the best thing is that I have enough of this same fabric to make a matching skirt. So I've been thinking about that. I think it would look amazing as a set. And then I could sort of dress the hoodie up, you know, with a skirt. Love that. Now, the next dress that you see there, I really want to pronounce it in Spanish because that's how I see it, Celeste. But it can be called Celeste. And this was a really awesome dress I made in 2020. I love the design lines. You can just slip it right on over your head. The V-neck line is really pretty. It's not too deep. And there's a cut line above the waist, below the bustish, a little bit of gathers, these diagonal pockets there. My fabric is amazing. It's 100% rayon, textured, a little bit heavier. It's a rayon crepe, so floaty and so beautiful. And I love this dress. I absolutely love it. And this dress has been updated to include sizes from 0 to 40 US. Amazing. It's got cup sizes. Mine is a C cup, 12, blended to 14. And it looks a little shorter on me, but I think it's supposed to be midi. I can't remember. I think I might have made mine a little bit shorter because I don't do midi dresses that well. Now, it's got enough ease that you can just pull it on. It's got a zipper here on the side as an option. I believe only 1 or 2 of the testers actually sewed that zipper. My Lagan Coat, one of my most prized possessions that I've ever made. The fabric is amazing. It's a herringbone with a bit of a gold splash of paint on it. I'm not sure how to describe the fabric, but it's a light coat, I would say. It's not super heavy, but it's perfect for Brazil. I get to wear it maybe 2 or 3 times a year since I've made it because it never gets that cold. Mine has a purple satin lining on the inside, and it's so beautiful. I actually have a full sew along on the channel if you want to make one yourself. I include all the sewing steps. It's various episodes, and mine is a size 12 C cup blended to a 14. I actually made my coat longer than the original design by 3 inches. I lengthened the skirt pieces, and I also lengthened the sleeve. There's a waistband. It's so beautiful. I mean, this coat is amazing. It's drafted so professionally, the techniques, everything. You end up with an amazing coat. And I love it. I love my Lagan Coat. Next one, super casual. This is a pullover. It's called Bowlesburg. And it's got type of a extended type of neckline here with drawstrings. It doesn't have a hood. Super nice. It's got several cut lines that are diagonal, and you can use color blocking here. I just decided to use 2 colors. I have a stretch velvet that looks like baby corduroys type thing. I have made other garments from those types of fabrics, and I think it's a really nice pullover. So comfortable. And when it got cool here in the winter, I wore that quite a bit. I think it's striking, super comfortable, cozy, and it's pretty different to other hoodies or pullovers. So I was super happy to wear mine. The Bainbridge pullover that you see next is from around 2020, the start of 2020. Then it has a dart, which I think is amazing for this type of garment. Usually you don't get all that bust shaping, but this one does. So we have a bust dart there. I think the fit is amazing. There's a sort of like a stand-up collar and a placket here that I sewed in woven. You can do that. The pockets on the side here are so easy to sew. The stretch velvet that I have there is so amazing. I picked that on purpose because this is my dressy type of pull-up and I have worn it to church and I absolutely love it. It's so, so pretty. I was just so, so happy with the fit here. It's amazing. The next is a cape. It's called Cursor. It was released around this time last year and it's a really nice gift idea if you want to sew something for someone because it's super easy to fit. The only reference you need to know is the full hip. It's really nice. It's got an unlined hood and I made mine out of a heavy wool material, plaid. I cut my pockets there on the bias and bound them all. I actually bound the whole thing. All the edges, everything. I made so much bias tape out of linen. So amazing. It turned out so, so beautiful. And you see it there over a red skirt. I have worn this casually outside with jeans as well. I think this winter I got to wear it about 3 times. But where I'm going to be at the end of the year, I'm going to take it and I'm going to wear it much more. I love it. You get arm coverage sort of up to here with the design. It's so pretty. It's so, so pretty and easy to sew. Mine is a size medium. The sizing for this one's a little different than the other patterns just because it doesn't actually have armholes and things like that, you know. In the next one, I have 2 itch to stitch garments there in the same look. I have my agave top that I made out of a rib knit with a tropical print in blue tones. I also have my Mountain View jeans. I made those in 2020. I love those jeans. They're so nice. They fit so amazingly, super comfortable. Made a size 14 there. Little jacket. Where I'm at there is the airport. It's when I went to pick up my mum when she traveled over here. But great itch to stitch outfit. Super casual. And that top is really pretty. It has really nice design lines, a little yoke here with gathers. It also has a bit more arm coverage here, but it's like sleeveless but not sleeveless. Now I've shared this before. My husband travels a lot. When he leaves, the car's there parked and I can't drive, so I can't get myself places, so I just walk. I walk to the supermarket and I have an amazing view. I live in a rural area. So wherever I have to go and walk, it's about 2 miles, I'll just go with a backpack and get stuff, get tomatoes, milk, whatever I need. So here is my Mindelo top over some skirts and sneakers because I know I have to walk a long distance. I always wear like running shoes because I want to be extremely comfortable. I always take it also as exercise. I don't just stroll, I walk fast, like I'm getting my steps in. So my Mindelo top, beautiful. It's got darts on the front. It's got back waist darts, V neckline, and I've sewn a little ruffle here on the sleeveless armhole. Beautiful. If you don't like sleeveless or the ruffle, you can sew a flutter sleeve there on the armhole as well. Such a beautiful make. This one was released this year at the beginning, or maybe in May or June, around there. So it's a newish pattern. And it's so pretty. I love those polka dots. The kashi, tee, and dress. Love this one in an athletic knit. Now, I have also made this as a t-shirt in a rayon spandex. I actually have a full sew along on how to sew this pattern on the channel for beginners, really beginner friendly. And the full bust option has a basta, which I think is great. Love that on a t-shirt. So it was a t-shirt dress. You know, it is a part of the pattern, but I hacked the back. On the back, I made it a little shorter and I drafted my own half circle flounce. Love that so much. This athletic knit, the colors, oh my gosh, so pretty. I worn it out to church and yeah, it's pretty bright. It's not a dress to disguise yourself. You know, you're going to be seen, but that's okay. I love how it turned out. You know, from a simple t-shirt pattern, you could get an amazing dress as well. I love that. I enjoyed that t-shirt. Great t-shirt pattern. Check out my Clemente top. Now, this is recent footage. The Clemente was released probably a couple weeks ago. I made some for my mom, for myself, and I did a hack where I made a dress. It's a refashion. I used everything, all the details, the little yoke, the little gathers, all of that. It's just that I lengthened it. The top, I lengthened it by 8 inches and then I added a 10-inch ruffle. The ruffle came with the original dress that I refashioned over here. It's made out of tencel. I hacked it to be sleeveless. I've got sneakers. I've got a backpack. This is one of the occasions I've been out, you know, gathering things, supplies. I have to walk through a park, a children's area when I'm coming back home. That's where I filmed there. So beautiful, floaty, comfortable. Can also wear it with a belt, but there I've just got it nice and loose, breezy, love it. And then my Sorada is also very recent. I've worn this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. But yeah, this Sorada dress, amazing. That elastic channel detail, there's 3 elastic channels around the waist. So lovely, the neckline, little ruffles on the sleeve, A-line skirt, that fabric, 70% rayon, 30% linen, super beautiful. And I love it on its own. I also took a blazer that's ready to wear, that's beige and black to wear inside because of the air conditioning. But as soon as I'm out of the building, I'm off. The jacket is gone and the dress is amazing. So, so beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. It's one of those beautiful, beautiful dresses. Love it. I hope this was inspiring and gave you ideas. Maybe you have seen these before. I hope you enjoyed seeing them worn in real life out there in the wild. Remember, the Itch to Stitch sale ends the 11th of October. Oreo, Clemente and Sorada, 20% off. All the rest, 30%, which is an amazing discount. All the information down below. I'll see you very soon back on this channel with sewing content. Bye.